You have found the land of Eos. Here, love, friendship, and peace rule supreme. However, the world is ever expanding, and along with it, denizens of both friend and foe. Things are not always as they seem here. Finding their own strengths and courage within one another is the only way the Guardians can survive. Take a listen, friend, here on the Center Chronicles.
In the weeks since Eclipse's death, Arya had returned. For a while, a constant firestorm raged over her home, stopping only when Sam would visit and for a short time after she would leave. But by the time night would fall, the butte she lived upon would ignite once more.
Ugh, Logic. She's ignited again.
Do you want to see her again?
Honestly, I don't think it would help. She really loved him. She's allowed to grieve. I'm gonna go for a walk in the forest. Do you want to come?
Sure, babe. Give me, say, 10 minutes to finish up in the lab?
Sam looked at her delightfully distracted partner. She thought he was quite a handsome fox. A 5-foot 6-inch frame with red fur and a full red tail with the tip of it white. He had kind, golden eyes, and his nose and mouth were an inky black.
Perfect. I'll pack us a little picnic.
Oh. Moonlight walks? A date even? It's kinda late to eat.
You have been in the labs all day. I know you didn't forget, but you ignored the whole food thing. We're taking food, and you're gonna eat it.
And if I don't?
Then I'll be super sad.
Okay. I'll eat something.
As the two prepared to head out, Logic takes a moment to himself just looking at Sam. She really was a gorgeous creature. In all his travels, he had never seen a snake that looked the way she did. She was green, with random splotches of prismatic colors along her length, and she had a rattle that was the colors of the rainbow in vibrant technicolor.
Stars are really clear this evening. I've never noticed that constellation before.
Sam looks up, and her whole demeanor deflates.
It's because it's new.
I'm sorry. What? I have a telescope. I look at the stars regularly. Nothing in my data.
Have you looked since Eclipse died?
Well, no. I guess not.
When a guardian dies here, a constellation will often appear so we can honor them for all time. Quite literally, until the stars burn out.
That's kinda cool, actually.
Yeah.
No?
I'm still mad at him. He really pulled the wool over our eyes. I'm not sure.
The breeze picks up, and on it Sam could swear she could hear an unmistakable, angry growl.
Did you hear that?
Hear what? The wind picked up, and you trailed off? You're not sure what?
I don't think he deserves to be up there, if I'm honest.
Again, the wind picks up, and Sam hears the same growl. Despite its low volume, the threat within it was palpable. Sam looks around, now beginning to feel a little unsure.
Sam, I have better hearing than you do. I don't hear whatever it is that you are. Do you need to eat? Or have some water? Are you feeling okay, Doc?
I feel fine, and not in the I'm not talking about it kind of way.
Logic pulls from his lab coat a portable medical scanner.
Wait, when did that come into existence?
Today. I was gonna give it to you over dinner. Well, let's see here.
Logic presses a few buttons and passes the scanner over her.
You check out.
I know?
Slightly elevated heart rate, but that could be because I make you nervous.
Not anymore, you don't.
So, Mina, he can't hear me. You can. You know how this works.
You're dead. What the hell is going on?
Sam? Holy crap, your heart rate! Breathe!
Logic furiously taps a few buttons on his watch and yells for Khan. And then, everything slows to a stop. Sam feels the uncomfortable sensation of lurching, moving faster than her stomach can keep up. Suddenly, she finds herself in the most vibrant, lush, green field she has ever seen, and approaching her is a giant black wolf.
Let me explain.
Eclipse? Why the hell should I?
He blurs directly in front of her face, towering over her, forcing her to back up. She finds the edge of the field and glances down to see that the ground is millions of miles away.
Eclipse, I'm not a tree snake, please. I'll hear you out, but please. Just let me away from the edge.
Much to her shock, the giant wolf nods and listens, giving her space to move away from the edge of the field.
You really messed her up, you know.
That is absolutely none of your business, Sam.
Became my business when I'm the one having to pick up the pieces.
You're doing an absolutely shit job of it, Sam. I hear her all the time.
Still showing up for her. Therefore, it's a hell of a lot better than you.
Sam. Please.
Where are we?
Lowest level of the celestial plane. Sam, I can't hold time forever. Can I explain?
It's not me that needs the explanation.
Yes, you do. She's a mess because she mostly understands it's all part of it. Here, look.
Eclipse gently puts his snout to Sam's head, and memories begin to play before her, like a movie from the human side.
You know this land, Sam. But there was a part deep within that was not like the rest of the place. Didn't you wonder where I hid all this time?
In Sam's mind, an image of the forest played before her.
But I've been to the forests. All of them.
Samina, just please listen, okay? I'm sure most of the questions you have will be answered if you would just stop wagging your jaw.
Sam sighs and nods impatiently.
Deep in the forests, among the trees and the vines, a deep-seated rot festered. You didn't see it because your soul is intact, and by its nature, you didn't see the broken and foul sickness within the very soil of the land. It was my duty to protect it, to allow it to grow in silence. Allowing it to do so was also the key to gaining power. As the rot grew, so did my power of destruction. But had I shown up in this form, Logic and Khan and even Portal would have attacked. I needed to allow my powers to grow more before I could even begin to be powerful enough to potentially take on Khan or Logic. But reconnaissance was required, so I tapped into the other part of the soul I'm splintered from to present myself in a way I wouldn't get hurt, and I could still gather information. The mouse was disarming and a means to an end. In my mind, it was temporary, and hopefully I would still be able to destroy something at the end of the day. But then there was her, and she saw it all, and yet never judged, and was always so kind.
Wait, she saw a part of our forest was wrong and didn't say anything?
No, her soul is different, forever burning away any corruption. I mean, she saw and accepted what I was. A product of pain and corruption inflicted on an innocent soul. And she chose me anyway.
So, you died and the rot went away. You still fucked over my family.
There's more, Samina.
It's Sam.
Have you not wondered where the other part of the soul I belong to went?
No. Can't say I've worried about you too much.
Thanks.
Ask for honesty, you're gonna get it.
Look, he really is small and a mouse. He hides himself from me. His name is Rael, and he needs to be found, Sam.
I believe if he wanted saving, he would make himself known.
Eclipse looks at her a long minute.
What?
I was just pondering, sending a snake after a mouse.
Oh, we have jokes.
The two share an unexpected laugh.
Jokes aside, I believe he can really help with Arya. Oddly, may help with Portal as well.
Portal is upset?
Portal just is. But there's more.
In a scene straight out of a horror film, Eclipse's mouth begins to melt together and seal itself shut. Sam begins to feel the sickening sensation of her stomach being left behind, now going in reverse. Eclipse's voice, strained, fills her head.
I said too much. Out of time. Look for the mouse.
Sam takes a deep breath, feeling herself calm as Khan arrives to where she and Logic were at the edge of the forest.
Sam!
What?
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Your readings were all over the place. What do you mean you've normalized?
The emergency line.
I wouldn't have used it if I didn't think it was.
Problem with your little machine?
My machine works perfectly, brother. It's been tested. Rigorously.
What do you know about Rael?
Well, he's gone, but...
Gone? Or missing?
Wait. What?
How do you know his name?
Irrelevant. I think we need to call everyone. We can meet in the morning. It's too late to alert everyone now, so maybe early afternoon.
Khan hands Sam a small vial of purple liquid.
Put it in with your evening tea. It'll help you rest and make sure you're on the up and up.
Thank you, Khan. I'm sorry for the confusion.
Quite all right, brother. Sorry I was annoyed. See you tomorrow.
Despite the elixir given to Sam, she had a very restless night and was up before Logic, an exceedingly rare occurrence. When Logic joins her, she's studying maps and sipping her morning coffee.
Good morning. You're up early, love.
Yeah, just couldn't sleep.
Khan's meds didn't work.
Maybe it did. Stubborn mind.
Maps?
I think we should start in the forest.
Start what?
Looking for Rael. So maybe Khan and Niz can join us.
Okay, we've got to talk.
Sam looks up from the maps.
What the hell happened?
As a scientist, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. As a medical person, regardless of the world we're in, hearing voices, not good. But logic, I swear it happened.
A sharp rapping on their door interrupts them, and Logic goes to answer it.
Ah, Khan, Niz, O, and Portal and Ace. Hello.
Oh, earlier than I thought. Welcome, guys. Ari should be along in a while. In the meantime, coffee? Tea?
Maps of the forest. What you looking for, Sam?
Sam stops and looks at the group before her. Niz, the normally sweet, kind lioness, looked concerned. Portal, the only one who rarely turned into his crow animal form, was as ever unreadable. His eyes obscured by the countless lightning scars that etched into his face from them, and his smile forever dangerous.
You're not here for a social meeting, are you?
It would have been, but I see the elixir didn't work.
You drugged me?
The nearly 8.5-foot-tall gray wolf crosses his muscular arms. He considers pushing his form to 9, purely to intimidate them, but then reconsiders.
I was trying to protect the center.
What the hell? I thought I was supposed to make sure she felt better.
Sam begins to pace and mutter to herself, ignoring the growing tension in the room.
We're supposed to be able to trust you, brother. Why would you try to remove and why wouldn't it work?
Logic.
Small sparks begin to fly off Portal as he begins to chuckle.
I don't think it's electricity proof here. Is that a thing?
You're correct, Niz. It's not. And electricity proof isn't really a thing.
He did it because he knows the celestial plane can be accessed.
Why would you take his word? You said yourself he's a liar.
He never tried to drug me.
No, just gained your trust, then destroyed everything. Sam, you can't seriously be bothered to be put on a wild goose chase. If this Rael is real, he has to be working an angle. You cannot seriously trust him.
I didn't until you drugged me. Even at the peak of Eclipse's rage, he never physically harmed anybody. You hear a name, and instead of talking it out, you chose to make me forget? You're trying too hard. It has to be real.
A bolt of lightning streaks towards Sam. Niz sticks out her paw and the lightning disappears. The resulting silence is palpable.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Khan grabs Niz's paw and looks at it.
Not even a burn.
Oh, you want to play, little girl? Let's play.
Not in my kitchen.
In quick succession, Portal sends lightning bolts, and Niz reaches out and stops them all.
Niz, I think you have a gift with magnetism.
We're getting off the subject at hand.
She just saved your life.
Good to know whom I can trust with my life. You're right. Thank you, Niz.
You save us all the time. I'm gonna have to explore this later.
She giggles and flexes her paw a little, then turns her attention back to the rest of the group.
Who is Rael?
None of your business.
Can we all assume that if I'm asking, it's through some action or lack thereof that has made it my business?
Really?
I'd have dismissed it as I was overworked until you focused on the issue.
I have to admit, brother, drugging her is pretty low, though I still wonder why it didn't work.
Khan, is it possible for a celestial being to visit in dreams?
Yes.
Suddenly, the room is filled with a deep sense of peace. Even Portal seems to stop buzzing with electricity for a minute. Arya, in her glowing human form with vibrant red hair and cool blue eyes, opens the door with a look of confusion on her face.
I'm sorry. I thought I was early. What the heck is going on here? And why have I not been informed of this Rael?
If Khan and apparently Portal had their way, no one would.
And how do you know about that? And what is this about the celestial plane?
Eclipse pulled me to the celestial plane and told me about him.
He did what? He's dead.
If we can all control ourselves, I'll pour some tea and explain.